I just turned 21, pretty stoked about it. I also messed up my hand pretty bad and I've got all this dye on it. Anyway, ever since I started this whole YouTube thing, I've been making a sort of wrap up of things I learned in that year. It's been another big year, been a big year of learning. And I think it's also important that I share these lessons with you because maybe it'll stop you making the same mistakes I did back in the day. The last few years I've done 18 things that I learned at 18 and 19 things I learned at 19. And I feel like that was just trying to squeeze too much content in one thing and not really just focusing on the things that needed to be said. I was just throwing in a lot of things that I didn't really believe in a whole lot. Anyway, this year, the first thing that I learned is less is more. Don't apply this to everything, right? Less is not more when it comes to working hard. You want to work hard as much as you possibly can. But I think the thing that's important is if you have something to say, sometimes pure quantity dilutes the original message of what was actually intended. People don't listen quite as loudly if you're just screaming in their face over and over without a quality piece of content behind it. Less is more in the way that I see it of the content that I'm making being targeted towards exactly what I want, rather than just be something that's just gonna create this shitstorm of views and followers that aren't actually gonna be interested in what I really love, and that's making house music and DJing and tunes like that. This next one is something that you can take or leave. You sort of have to grow into it a little bit, but self-expression is important, man. I feel like the second you meet someone, whether you like it or not, they're gonna make a judgment. It's not a bad thing at all. You probably do it too. You make a judgment, maybe the way that they're looking or the way that they carry themselves or anything like that. They're gonna make a judgment anyway, so you might as well wear or be rocking or present yourself in a way that's gonna make you feel confident and unstoppable. If you wanna wear some whack crazy shit, do it if it makes you feel unstoppable. You gotta express yourself in the way that's true to you. You'll find that once you start expressing yourself, you'll seemingly attract more people that also have the same vibe as you because you just click straight away. And that brings me to the sponsor of this video, Pandora. The coolest thing about Pandora has always been their customizability. And they've carried this through as well with these little chains and cufflinks that you can add. Where's my little cufflink here? I've got my little diamantes on this cufflink. And the cool thing about it is you can change it up. This is actually meant to be a necklace, but I like it as a bracelet. And if you like it as a bracelet, then go for it. And if you like it as a necklace, then go for it too. More power to you, whatever you like. I've got a little flame here and on my wrist, and I've also got a little banana, and I'm frothing. I love it. It makes me feel fancy. It makes me feel on top of the world. I love the fact that jewelry can just bring an outfit together. I don't wear a lot of jewelry around the house when I'm just chilling, but man, if I want to put my confidence suit on, I just slap the jewelry on and I'm feeling good. On to the next one. And I think I read it in a quote somewhere on TikTok. Don't sacrifice what you want in the future for what you want now. Because I want everything now. I want it now, because I want everything now. I want it as fast as I can. What do you want now? A lot of us want money. People that are in this social media space, we want fame of some sort. This is where the real kicker happens. Because if you sacrifice what you want now, then there will be massive detriment for what you actually want in the future down the track. It's not gonna happen as fast for you, but it's gonna be way more beneficial in the future. I think that you should focus on things that are gonna take a little bit longer, but be better in the long run, rather than give you instant results that you're gonna have to switch around in their head. I probably would have gone out this whole DJ world in a completely different direction if it's what I knew I really wanted to do when I first started this social media journey. You know, sometimes I wish I discovered it early on in life, but I guess that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Direction over speed, any day. Number 4, don't force creativity. If you're a creative person and you're struggling to come up with ideas, maybe just give it a rest for a while. Focus on something else. Sometimes it's important, if you're not feeling one of those things that you're doing, to just leave it on the back burner for a little bit and just invest your energy in the things that really inspire you. By the time you've put that on the back burner and done the things that really inspire you, and you're like, wow, this is sick, you'll end up being more keen to get back onto what you were doing previously. That's at least what happened with me. Here in Sydney, we got hit with the hardest few months ever. Literally in the space of a week, we went down into full-on lockdown. And I was like, whoa, this is really, really fucking depressing. But I was sad, man. I wasn't a pleasure to be around. My parents were like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Get a grip. And at the same time, I was there trying to make YouTube videos, but I was trying to make all these videos and I came up with all these ideas that just weren't true to me, and it felt like I was just forcing creativity. And it just wasn't fun. And then I came up with the idea to make a 7-track EP/album. And as soon as that clicked in my head, I was like, I know what I need to do. I'm not sure how I'm gonna balance this with making YouTube videos, but I'm gonna give it a go. And the more I delve into this different creative process, the happier I became in simply putting the YouTube videos on the back burner just for a little while, until the world frees up again enough to be able to make really good content that I'm actually proud of within myself. And it just changed up my whole aura. And now I almost have a full album done. I haven't posted a YouTube video in a month and a bit, but I'm happy because of it, since the content that I'd be giving you guys during this period of pretty much nothingness besides me sitting at my desk making tunes wouldn't have been that interesting anyway. I've pretty much switched up from being really, really upset, not a good period of my life, to just like, bang, I know exactly what I want to do. And now I'm deep in this wave of confidence because I just feel like I'm sitting on something really great with this album. I think the first song's probably going to be released in December. Right when nightclubs are officially open, international travel's going to come back, and we're all just going to be fucking living life, baby. It's going to be great. Yes. Don't force creativity. That's my fourth one. I know that it's pretty much soul destroying, pushing out creative ideas that you're not actually passionate about, so don't force it. 5, and you hear this all the time, but I don't see enough people doing it. If you love someone, if you appreciate someone, tell them, man. Just tell them. It's so simple, but it goes a long way. Let them know. What bad is it gonna do? Friends, family, partners, everything. Appreciation never goes astray. If someone feels like they're appreciated by you, what bad can that possibly do? Sometimes that can really change someone's day around if they just know that they mean something to you, man. Why hide it? Let them know. It's a beautiful thing when everyone's just sharing love around, man. And don't leave it to when you're really drunk either, because there's a chance they might not remember it the next morning. Number 6, super important, document as much as you possibly can. Your future self will thank you so much. And I'm only realizing this now. I'm 21 right now, right? But I look back on these videos that I made when I was 18 years old in Europe. I had no idea what I was doing, but dude, I was making these videos in Europe and I look back on these all the time. And I just remember these beautiful times that I had with awesome people. And it just brings back all these memories. You don't have to post online, just record it. Keep the videos for yourself. You'll be able to look back and you'll be so proud of your past self. Have a little time capsule that you save and hold on to. Document, document, document. It is so underrated, but trust me, I'm looking back on things that I did when I was 18. I'm only 21 now. I can't even imagine how special those things are gonna be when I'm 80. I've only got 2 more, but this is number 6. Manifestation is way too real. I'm not a spiritual person in the absolute fucking slightest. Star signs, not really my thing. I wrote down all these goals at the start of the year. Some of them I'll reach and some of them I might not because they're a little too ambitious, but manifestation is crazy. One day I woke up and I decided I want to get a booking agent for my DJing. So I got up, got a piece of paper and I wrote down, get signed by, I might have had to blur that out because it hasn't been announced just yet. There I was, start of the year. Wrote it down. In my mind, I was like, yeah, this is sick. Maybe even 7 months go by, nothing. And one day, a little email hits my inbox without any prompts. Hey Ben, we might want to sign you to our books and help you get gigs. And dude, at that moment, I was like, this manifestation shit is fucking crazy. If you have tried manifestation and it didn't work, write it down as much as you possibly can. Make it actually achievable. And if you're manifesting something that you genuinely don't believe in, it's just not gonna happen. Final one, do not hide your energy. I think sometimes high energy people or extroverted people or just people with good energy sometimes feel a little vulnerable when they let that loose into other people, especially people they don't know, because it's a pretty heavy judgment to make if someone doesn't like your energy. The more I put out my energy, the more positive energy I get back. If you radiate positivity, you're gonna attract other people that do the same. And then it's just this big clusterfuck of just great people that you seemingly just gravitated towards because of your energy, right? And it's definitely scary because it's a lot easier to say, fuck you, you don't know me, to someone that doesn't like you than to open up your energy to someone and just be completely yourself, and then they don't like you. And just let your energy flourish, man. If you're hyped to see someone, be hyped to see someone. Don't dull that shit down. People appreciate that a lot. If you feel like you have enough positive energy within inside yourself to spread it with other people, you do that. It's not only gonna be beneficial for you, but it's also gonna be beneficial for the people around you. That's the 7 lessons I learned at 20. And keen to kick on with this YouTube grind again when everything sort of gets back to normal. I got a tour ready to go. I'm about to announce it. And man, I'm so excited to just meet all you beautiful people that we've created in this little family. I feel like you're my homies. Whenever I see you guys out in the street, I love a good chat. Get your boogie shoes on, baby, because I'm gonna be seeing a lot of your beautiful faces. I hope you learned something throughout this video. Bye-bye.